開波。新遊戲係啊，覆蓋唔該。咁今次玩呢隻 game 咧，就應該會比較着重於故仔。當係睇一個比較咩咧？算唔算奇幻咧？呢隻 game 我又唔係好覺奇幻，但係都比較魔幻少少。總之又應該純睇古仔咁樣，周圍行下揾下嘢咁樣。唉，唔知點樣，應該3、4日應該玩得完啩呢隻 game。第一日，哇！一開波就喺度餐廳仔。呢個係峽灣嚟㗎，你唔好游過去㗎。你真係好掃興嘅 Teddy 咩？應該係泰迪熊嘅，應該叫佢泰迪熊。唔知點解。愛德華啊，佢叫，即係我叫愛德華，佢叫麗麗。可以縮放，我要瞄住啲嘢嚟睇。望下你個大肚樣。望下你個大肚樣。嗰度玩，有啲光線，有啲餘光咁樣射出嚟，有嘢揀喎。貝貝啊！從心底以為佢嘅妹妹就喺呢一度。佢上次從聽到 Isabella 咩伊麗莎白 Isabel 嘅消息已經幾個月啦。呢個咧，愛德華嘅好奇心再次被點係乜嘢將 Isabel 吸引到呢一個遙遠嘅地方嚟？紐約太遠。問下呢個先。
Yes, I do. Why here? What's so special about Grey Oak? She never said. But knowing my sister, something drew her here.
佢啲背景啊，嗰啲人物設定啊，嗰啲都唔係好知嘅其實。問完都唔知佢講乜。佢哋做緊啲咩？做緊記者定係點嘅？佢哋咪記者定係點
？Fine, I'm sorry. Elizabeth Siddar, we all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear.
Teddy.
Edward. We will find her. But he's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore.
She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke?
咦，到咯
Looks so peaceful and
喎！呢個咩地
beautiful
方？
and
一
so
個
desolate.
專為鬼魂打造嘅地方，即係基本上係冇乜人會去嘅呢
I don't think I could do this
度。
for
喺
much
深
longer.
山野嶺入邊，有人喺度起嗰啲屋，
Can't you
嗰
row
條
any
村嚟
faster?
嘅。
I'm getting frightfully bored.
即係啲歐美咧好興喺呢啲
How
山
about
隔
you
離
take
咁樣
over, Alice?
又有水又有
You
樹
slay me,
木
Teddy.
咁樣喺度
OB.
起一條村
Was that thunder?
Still distant.
啊！
The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say
陽光
put
普
your
照
back
喺度
into
行
it,
雷，
because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack quack.
唔知咩事，呱呱落湯雞，呱呱。到啦，究竟我哋嚟呢個地方係做啲咩？
Where is everyone?
冇
Probably
人，
working. I know it's a foreign
可能做緊
concept to
嘢。
you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
上面有咩？指住佢，
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet
and-
you up there, old sport. I want to explore.
屌！
Last one's a skunk's tail.
唉，俾你去啦，俾你去啦，唉，
Be careful. The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
靚妹嘅。
Dear Mr. Harden,
Harden，
we would like to extend an invitation to
都係
visit
邀
our
請
farm.
哈頓喎，佢即係愛德華哈頓啊。
Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance.
嗯
No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the
即係
hill.
佢個妹喺呢度失蹤
I，got that right.
即係係咪阿
Look forward to
阿
seeing
麗
you
麗個
again.
妹喺呢度失蹤？貝
Yours
貝，
faithfully, Anna Fretland.
麗麗貝貝，
Well, I'm here. Where are you?
裏邊貝
Did you
貝
make it to Grovik, Betty?
呢個？誒呢個係貝
Why
貝
did
啊？
you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
係主角個妹定係嗰個麗麗嗰個妹啊？咁大個肯定唔係佢個妹
Also
啦，
sprach Zarathustra.
有啲咁奇怪嘅，
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
做乜
On my way.
咁係咁
Righto.
叫主角
Step
叫
to
Teddy
it, Teddy bear.
Teddy Bear 定位
Lissy?
I'm by the farmhouse.
喺上邊喎，可唔可以跑啊？有冇跑？冇得跑啊
Alice?
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
OK，呢個係做咩？休息，咁要休息，行幾步路啊？休息。雖然佢撐咗一排船，都唔使休息住嘅。不過呢度係幾靚嘅，深山咁樣，住喺呢度。唉，俾你休息下。唉，年紀大啊，要休息啊。哎呀，啊好攰啊。
Are you coming?
唉
Just taking a break.
唉。
Storm's getting closer.
哎呀，就嚟打風啦！佢啲水係由山度流落嚟嘅，佢呢個湖嗰啲水係。係行啦行啦行。龜佬點解係龜佬啊？叫龜佬。忠犬阿柴。龜佬係叫邊個？哎呀，你係話主角係龜佬？哎呀，行幾步路就要休息噶嘛？藝術指導啊！喺呢度又可以休息噶啦。哎呀，喘晒氣啊！行幾步路就喘晒氣。首席編程師，佢係用咩 engine 整呢隻 game？我頭先冇睇到佢用咩 engine 整。不過佢啲音樂都幾好。喺呢度。要去到最高嗰間屋喎，角色美術師。 畫指導。呢個就係嗰個作曲家，係嗰啲 BGM 嗰啲作曲家嚟嘅。呢個係咩國旗？行兩步路就爆計，係啊，老啦，行幾步路要唞下，同埋你頭先撐船過嚟噶嘛，佢哋係。呢個係咩國旗？點解係落半旗嘅？係代表咩？係默哀啊？定係咩？落半旗係咩意思？呢個係咩國旗？又唔似平時嗰啲瑞士啊嗰啲，瑞士都係十字嚟㗎嘛。呢個靚妹17歲㗎，卜卜脆。有人死，哦係咯，有人死咗就落半旗。係咪要入去？入去，誒，唔好撳掣。誒，等佢講埋嘢先，係咪你開啊？去咗山。放羊。呢度可以養羊咩？佢啲山都好似唔係好多平地喎。誒，好啦好啦，我開敲門。Hello.
Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is
冇
Edward
啊，
Charles
冇
Harden,
人
the
啊，
American. We've
美國
exchanged
人。
letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime.
擅闖民居上。唉，好啦，入去啦。
I'm coming in. This is
都冇啦。
This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December.
喂，
Hey,
你邊度
you
講
want to check
嘢？
out the upstairs?
喂，咩事啊？佢啱啱都唔喺呢度喎，點解佢突然間入咗嚟啊？
Poking around every corner of the house.
I don't know. Maybe they're playing hide and go seek.
黐線，玩捉伊人。
I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
好啦，去客廳揾下人啦。但冇理由成條村都冇人㗎
This is
喎。
nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived
啲
differently.
老爺
This is
鐘，
almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
個
Thanks,
火
Bruce.
爐。嗰度有老爺鐘，呢度又放鐘，1點喎，而家先。點解？喂，
Look, family
啊，
pictures.
唔同時間係咩
They must be
咩
the,
事啊？
what did you call them?
主人夫婦
The， Fretlands.
Right.
即係佢哋個樣係咁嘅，仲有個女添喎。
John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the
做
house.
農民做到
What
咁
makes
有
you
錢
think
嘅
he's the master of anything? It's
嗰陣時，
1923,
佢
Teddy
嗰啲
old boy.
農
When
民
can
咪
vote?
好
I'm
窮
guessing
嘅
their
咩？係嗰
daughter
啲
is
地
master
主
of
先
this
至咁
house.
有錢嘅
She's。cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
對人個女有啲興趣咁啊。
Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? It must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
問埋個主人啊，
Old Johann's a
of the
bit
G
wooden,
M.
isn't he? Like someone put a
They're
stick up
posing for a
his rear
photograph.
end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously.
屌，唔想理佢。婚禮啊，
Wait, is that? Are they?
喂，
It-
佢成日
who's-
喺我鏡頭以外出現係咩料啊？佢
all of them.
That's Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret.
雙胞胎，
Twins marrying twins.
雙胞
My
喂，
mind's reeling.
哇
This is
佢啲
just
解釋到
too
都唔錯。
adorable.
佢唔會蒙，係見到啲樣。即係兩個雙胞胎嘅姊妹同一個兩個雙胞胎嘅兄弟分別結婚啊！但係溝亂咗都唔知會唔會？溝亂咗可能會唔知。呢個係礦工嚟嗰啲做掘礦。
What does it say there? Groovy?
Groovy?
The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the
即係呢度係
Stygian
挪威
abyss.
定係點？
From
呢
what I
應該係
learned
挪
of
威
this
啊，
place during the brief stay in Olison,
唔
the
係
iron
美
mine shut
國。
down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune.
先啊，食啲嘢先。個 GPU 用得有啲多。先。刪緊啲嘢可能要 GPU 用得比較多。OK， 繼續。
An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
偷
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and
其實
business
睇呢啲嘢
partners.
會唔會對
And they married twin
個劇
sisters.
情會有影響定係點？
Who's the boy?
如果冇乜影響，
He
我
looks
唔係
related
好
to the
想
other
睇咁多，因為會幾拖個進度。尤其是依家係咁樣直播就個進度會再更加慢。
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company.
撤資因為冇
Dire
咗
financial
冇
consequences
咗
for
間
Fretland,
公司，啲人
who
啲
must have
礦
had
工
a
冇嘢
difficult
做
time
啊！
after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year. The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry. Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What
Oh.
happened?
The
發生
mine
咗啲事
collapsed,
係
killing 3 workers,
發生咗啲
including
事，所以
Arne
先走
Fretland,
佬，
Frederick and Johann's younger
唔
brother.
想負責任啊間公司啊嘛。
How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Operations were suspended after the accident.
究竟喺邊度啲人？呢度做咩？睇望下自己個樣。誒，好似啲鬼片咁樣，伸個頭喺
That's
度。
a grim sight, old bean.
屌，
I'm exhausted and soaked to
濕
the
晒
bone.。
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
誒，做乜嘢？
Betty,
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
做乜嘢？嗰條
I'd know it anywhere.
嗰條圍
It doesn't
裙，
look like
嗰條
anything to me.
圍巾
She
Just
bought it in
looks like-
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home,
Lord,
she
chill.
showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
嗯
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
哼，係咪佢家姐啊？貝貝係檢查
Look, it is her scarf. It even
一
smells
千
like
零
her
一夜
perfume.
牌香水啊！
Shalimar.
But what if that's
She's
not...
佢
here.
釘住佢。
I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy?
Teddy，
Edward, what's wrong?
lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell.
哎呀，唔知佢有咩問題啊？主角會有啲唔知咩症狀係坐低啊！你坐低，我冇得坐。係好啦好啦，坐啦。This is order.
Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down.
嗰啲人物模型都做得都 OK 嘅，雖然佢唔係嗰啲 motion capture 嗰種電影 motion capture， 但係個起碼個樣唔會話太硬。雖然都有啲硬地啊，但係都有少少表情。
Lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply.
哇！瞓咗喺佢個膝頭哥，咪佢個大髀上邊。FBI open up! FBI open up 咁撞入嚟冇啦！未夠18歲啊！呢個17歲啊，卜卜脆啊！誒
Is that you?
人呢？麗唔見咗喎，去邊啊？人呢
Betty?
咩
Lissy, are you here?
麗唔見咗喎。
Where are you, Lissy?
麗啊！
Hello?
哇！
Hey, who's there?
兩個人喺度，係咪恐怖 game 嚟㗎？呢隻其實我懷疑呢隻係恐怖 game。Alice， 佢叫 Alice。
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
係 ？Really？
Are you in here, Lissy?
呢度係食飯嘅度，飯廳嚟。你冇諗住入去啊？問號？喂，做咩啊
Lissy, are you upstairs?
咁喺上邊啊？冇啊，唔俾我行上去啊！咪要出翻去啊！出去！哇，黑撚到咧
！Betty? Lissy?
咩啊？
I'm not alone.
有人咯！有人？咩料？哇！有聲。可唔可以跑啊你？可以跑啊！有得跑啊！咁樣有得跑。
Betty?
Betty?
Alice?
哇！嗰度嘅點解？即係啲主角咧，永遠都要寫佢咁作死咧。明知嗰度有人咁樣，應該都有危險㗎啦，跟住衝埋去仲要。What the fuck？ 係咪衰咧？一爭啲砸暈死自己嘅啫。喂，行唔到咁樣都要我撳個掣？問號？好黑㗎呢個真係，哇！月亮都見唔到，月亮都見，喂，有羊，又真係有羊喎。
Alice, where are you? Betty, is that you?
咩聲嗰啲
Are you there, Betty?
係咪你啊？哇！最好真係可以跣到落去啦，問號。執翻個眼鏡。以前啲眼鏡一定係圓形嘅咩？一啲眼鏡方形嘅都。以前嗰啲眼鏡全部都圓形啊。
Are you out there, Betty?
喂？又係？唔係喎，我以為又係隻羊添。咩嚟啊？豬籠嚟㗎，定係咩嘢嚟㗎？鬧咩㗎呢個係？
The boat, Edward. Where's our boat?
Lissy,
喂，點解你喺度㗎？無啦啦你又喺度。
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping and
船都冇埋
our boat.
走唔到啦，陰公啊！
The boat? What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but
分明係有人推走咗。
Did I see? What are you talking about?
I think Betty. It was Betty.
係咩？
It was her. It must have been her.
係咪我頭先見到有兩個人影啊？即係佢嚟咩？
And she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see.
I haven't seen a single soul.
冇啊，
Are you sure it was her?
Yes.
冇人喎。
I mean, I saw her face and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
啊！又要我行翻去，屌！你唔使喎，你話要我行翻去添。第二日。喂，又喺同一個位醒嘅點解？你唔可以瞓床嘅咩？冇床俾你瞓咩？呢度啊，真係咁中意瞓啲凳喺個梳化凳上邊。哇！做乜嘢佢？問號。
Where are you?
哇！瞬間轉移陰公，啱啱明明就喺嗰邊，突然間飛咗門口。
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty.
又夢到佢，
She was in the garden.
有幾掛住貝
She
貝。
called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that. It was dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow. That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're looking down on us from the mountaintops.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your new juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
啊！呢度一個人都冇啊，點入？
Hot
點揾
dog.
啊？
I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
哇！做乜嘢啊？頭先個身體
Secrets go weak.
哇！有地圖啊 ，OK。呢個係嗰張信。咩查看筆記？冇嘢，啱啱查看完又要我查看。慢跑有冇得快跑？跳，冇得跳，跳都冇得跳。
Up here, Teddy.
喂，乜嘢
Such a
你？
beautiful day.
周街爬啊！佢喺紐約，佢係咪紐約？喺紐約都係咁樣爬嘅。
Careful you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
呢個係放嘢嘅，以為咪真係冇人㗎。敲門。
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of
哦，
tea.
有快遞啊！順豐啊，順豐快遞啊，開門啊！
Coffee here, not tea.
Savages.
攞你嘅包裹啊！
No one home?
咦？
Hello?
啊？
Who's there? Hello?
喂
Anyone home?
啊？啊？頭先道門唔係拉嘅咩？點解變咗推嘅？問號？啊？咩事啊？頭先明明係拉嘅喎，點變咗推啊？哇！問號啊，真係。
September 21st, 1923. VR Desperata.
絕望。
Lissy, found something here.
用咗啲咩？
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been
語言
spilled.
上升到石頭攻
The
擊，
curse haunts us all. There is no
佢
hope
冇希
left.
望。
Good
咩事？
Svalata.
睇呢隻應該都係恐怖 game 嚟㗎，
God
屌！
Right.
呢度發生咗啲唔知咩事。
God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never
冇
sent.
被寄出仲要陰公。佢仲係喺外邊喺度打關鬥。你motion blur 好朦啊！睇到你啊 ，motion blur。睇佢今次係拉定推，哇推啊！
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house.
再睇多次，
Time's the charm.
都係推啊！呢道門，於是呢對門係可以推拉都得。咁點鎖門？黐線，硬啦好嘛？冇咗喺度打關鬥啊！
Anyone home?
冇人啊！
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no.
冇人
Three
哇！
strikes, you're out.
真係
I don't think anyone's
好
been
奇
home for
怪
a
啊！
while.
呢啲動作陣時係
Someone painted the word.
佢咪
on
做
the
開
door.
體操啊？咁撚勁啊！
And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's up in the mountains herding goats?
I still don't understand what happened to the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Unlikely. But I would like to know how it got unmoored.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day.
陽光明媚啊，兄弟！
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3.
2分鐘。
Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
唉，好啦好啦，再見。咪需要校低啲畫質咧，即係有啲會唔會太負荷唔到咧？較高先，較高會好啲。較高啲樹係比較朦啲嘅，啲樹葉，但個溫度都差唔多80度。唉，上山呢度係做咩
？July 24th.
追悼會，即叫1212啊，又開追悼會㗎啦。
No services after that.
OK， 墳場嚟呢度係，啲人死咗就葬喺呢度。
All these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
Why would they board up a church?
呢個咩啊？唔係，係咪英文嚟嘅？
Lissy.
Or the goats from getting
咩
in.
個咩？
What does that say?
唔係英文嚟㗎，
God is not here.
唔係英文嚟㗎。點解？
Well, so much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air.
佢仲要喺度睇嘅。
You go on ahead. I'll find you.
黐線，你喺度。OK， 咁咪有你喺度啦。應該要去邊呢？有啲漫無目的咁樣行，有冇自己隻腳？睇唔到。屌，邊撚個揾我啊？揾我住啊！哎呀！ 翻咗嚟啦。咁其他地方可唔可以行呢度咧？呢度係特登起嗰個，特登起出嚟㗎。呢個係唔係天然嘅，入唔到，跳唔到。呢度咧，我有個山羊角喺度，都入唔到。應該要去邊啊？仲有咩地方未去啊？呢度都去咗啦。呢個我頭先一開始落嘅地方，再落去，呢個就係我哋一開始上嚟。不過你又跟得到喎，真係。突然間我後邊出現。
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Min Om.
紀念
It's a
牌。
memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Frambu, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job.
Mm.
Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. The newspaper said the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any
Shut
of this have
down.
to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here,
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
or with what it did to the village. Maybe. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
冇呢間屋，呢間屋係冇。喂，呢間屋點解冇位入去嘅？啊！喺呢度入去，但行唔到啊！
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the
你都
mountains
相巨人
where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their money.
又講埋晒啲北歐神話。因為佢會再講，佢一離開某個位置，佢嗰個對白就會 cut 撚嘅。
No trespassing.
Sojo.
Traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side? What do you say, old sport?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
冇唔入去又走啦。 咪真係唔入去啊？唔入去就算啦。唉，走啦走啦走。冇喎，冇地方去喎。呢個呢
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt, harvest, forage. People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
佢一開波啲鋪墊你係冇乜吸引力嘅，始終都。首先你唔知發生咩事之後，然後喺呢個空蕩蕩嘅地方周圍行，雖然你係要揾人，但係個事情嘅緊湊度真係有啲難，有啲難去投入。疏咗。
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder. Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland. The older gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn you, twins!
Damn you, twins!
Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johan's nephew. See, I'm getting the hang of this.
咪有人啊？冇人啊。
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's
頂
Betty's
帽
hat.
喎。
She was here. She could
即
still
係
be in
佢
there.
啲
Betty.
Are you sure?
圍裙，佢嗰啲圍巾啊、頭個帽啊都周圍
Is it
劈
even a
嘅。
hat?
I
I'm not
know my
sure.
sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering
即係
part?
會唔會係佢係主角嘅妹？咁麗麗係咪都係主角個妹？兩個妹。打開，開唔到，打爆個玻璃佢啦！屌，攞呢個嘢上去啦！呢個咩茅廁嚟嘅呢個嘛？茅廁。擰啊個教，跟住大家都入唔到。咦？呢個可以開喎呢個。
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
拉。
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
再拉。
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
哇！有冇咁
Why,
難
Teddy?
拉
You're
啊？
such a sap.
啊！你又黐線，你第一個入，喂，起身好唔好？
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when...
Is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child.
Child.
Mortar.
Child murder.
喂，有錢笠喎喂，笠埋佢啦！既然都做咗犯法嘢啦，唔爭在啦係嘛
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
咩？
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
叛徒名單係咩？
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a shit?
收咗未？
A list of
咩收咗未？ 你想收啲咩？喂，點啊？而家我都要繼續睇，開到睇 DC Discord 有咩睇？ 咩嚟㗎？點解要打我 email 㗎？啦啦又要打我 email， 撳有冇毒㗎？呢啲網黐線有冇毒㗎 ？GIF 無啦啦有 GIF 點啊？收咗之後點啊？ 去翻個 email 嗰度 ，Unity 3D game get your gift Steam 曲嚟嘅，屌，copy， 唉，咩嚟㗎？喺邊度入曲啊？我唔記得咗，呢度。 係咪呢個？係呢個。下一步收據列印收據唔列印啊？咩嚟㗎？乜 game 嚟㗎呢隻？無啦啦做乜俾隻 game 我？ 無啦啦俾隻 game 咗鳩，哎呀，特登 send 毒 link 俾你，喺直播嗰時收，屌！下次玩呢隻黐線，玩啲咁嘅嘢，即係嗰啲喪屍生存 game， 好玩咩？兩個人玩得唔得㗎？ 簡體中文又 OK。Export Game Studio and 咩啊 ？Bethesda Export 加 Bethesda 整嘅 game。啊！呢個等陣先彈。屌你嗰隻 Rough 都未玩完。呢個而家再。 仲喺度玩埋呢，仲玩緊呢隻 game， 因為呢隻 game 應該好快完嘅，應該十個鐘應該完到。呢個係做咩？呢啲都唔係唔係英文睇，唔係好睇得明佢講乜都。電報機喎又壞咗。喂！我屌你！因為突然間成撚日都唔知道嚇鳩我。 你睇得明㗎？ SOS 睇唔到。
Oh boy.
嗰啲摩斯密
If
碼
only
嗰
this thing worked.
啲。
We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
未發出嘅郵
These were
件。
never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months.
6月份
Perhaps the
幾個
world
月
forgot
啦
about Grove.
依家幾多？嗰幾個月依家應該可能10月、11月。我頂又鎖住咗。
The hat's in here.
咁點啊？
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door. What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does
維
it say?
京符文呢度係北歐嚟嘅，呢個應該係嗰啲。讀嘅喂，咪唔讀啊？
It's from
咁遠又唔讀。
Casa. I
Casa
don't know what that word means. Yai put it means I put. Nurkel is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
咁攞得未喂？啊，冇嘢攞啊！呢度係。咁頭先佢俾個選項我做乜鳩嘅？冇嘢攞。鎖匙喺邊啊？呢個咩嚟㗎？有冇用？鎖匙。冇鎖匙嘅陰公，睇撕咗
It's the
一
same
半喎
photograph as in
呢
the
個。
Johan's
forecast,
gone.
but
At least, I
Well,
assume
John-
he's the one who's been... Snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
1987年。喂，冧咗喂！咩事啊？呢度究竟係？咁點啊？有咩做？因為睇都冇嘢喎。可唔可以走翻出嚟？又唔可以走翻出去。鎖匙又冇，人又冇，唔知佢做乜。呢支咩嚟啊？好似啲可樂樽嘅，買嘢飲咁樣，哇碎晒！我呢度可以開鎖，可以出翻去可以。哇！做咩好凍咁啊？吓？吓？屌又開唔到，又出唔到去，卡關陰公，咁做乜鳩？一定要攞到頂帽為止呢條，唔知發咩神經。
The key's in the casa. Whatever that is.
Don't look at me.
唔好望你，我都唔知望邊個而家真係冇嘢攞。卡晒乜嘢啊？究竟咪喺個鐘入邊。
The key's in the casa. Whatever that is.
Don't look at me.
係啊，唔好望你成日都屌卡晒喺邊啊！冇乜提示喎，啲卡喺下邊。真係唔知做乜，冇嘢攞，又再睇，好啊，冇嘢。見到哦，屌！原來呢個就係卡薩，屌！唉。一定要望到個字你先至會。唉，現金，攞啲現金走先。錢係佢哋最唔在乎嘅嘢。攞啊！
Lissy, nothing.
喂，攞啦喂。
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
有張紙要睇埋佢。
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered.
Oh.
This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm
小
while
妹
I
妹被
tended
殺
to the
了。
store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... What's that word? Playing. Ruth was always
唔小心跌
playing
落去。
on the rocks below the church.
Oh my
She must have
goodness.
fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September
Oh.
17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church.
嚟過呢
Isn't the
度。
church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The
Huh?
one in the note? I bet you a million clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
屌。喺邊
I
度
guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
無啦啦出嚟睇。哇！一支箭衝咗出嚟喎。
Teddy, up here. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin
Easy.
Woodman, no heart. You know,
Come
you've
on.
grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for
我
us.
哋要去調查呢
We're
個
going to figure out what
點解
happened
個
to
細路女
the
會死
girl
撚咗咁樣？
together.
女人就係喺度得閒行過就會望下入去
It's
望
been
下
here
咁
a
樣。
while.
Didn't
男
you
人就
say
唔
it
係嘅
happened over
男人一揾到個目標咧就直衝去個目標，隔離有啲咩咧就唔諗會望噶啦咁樣。
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
嗰啲咩？嗰對鞋啊，唔係鞋嚟，唔係嗰件衫喎，係公仔嚟㗎。
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very
維
old.
京時代又
It
係，
looks like something from the
係關於
the
維
Viking
京嘢。
era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be
咁
1,000
牌
years
玩
old.
嗰啲 game 咧，好多都係關
Does
於
not
維
belong
京
in。a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead
玩
and you're
戰神又
obsessing
維
about a rusty
京，
old
玩呢
pin.
個
Let's go
呢個
further
呢個
out.
呢個
Maybe we'll find more clues.
叫咩唔記得咗。
Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh. Did you follow the
呢個冇得
same
睇
path,
嘅。
Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
One
Oh,
second.
teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
哇！佢唔驚跌落去啊！
Certainly high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like a bird.
And landing like a rock. If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward!
揼死佢喎！嗰隻
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still
佢嘅支箭飛咗過去，
still out there.
黐線！我都冇
Lissy，
咁好腳骨力追
Slow
上。
down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Teddy,
咦？
My word. Look away, Lissy.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily
Oh,
connected.
come on. This is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
What does that say?
咩事啊？
God
講呢度
forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself?
佢投河自盡。佢阿媽係投河自盡。OK。
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my
Oh,
concern.
Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then?
佢隻手咩事？
All you do is
佢隻手咩
obsess
事？
over a scarf and
啊！
and a
佢隻手咩事
hat
啊？
and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't
咩
do,
事啊？
he
隻 game 究竟？
deserves respect.
隻 game 啲
Would you
bug 係
please
係
just
係
do
咩
this
事？
one
因為
decent
你哋有冇
deed?
諗過 fix 嘅？
If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty. What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by
都要
his
扯佢
legs.
兩上。
Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
不如你爬上去啦，你識爬樹。咁要我做啲咁嘅嘢咧？
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I
呢度
know you can. You've been through much worse.
喂，我搞錯，唔俾我睇佢解開嗰個動畫。佢冇做到嗰個動畫屌。啦
Where are the
飲茶。
Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left
Let's
after their
see,
daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry.
佢攞咗去
Why don't
賣
you。sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying at me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
OK，有張紙咩？都冇睇到呢張紙。
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this. It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes, and it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
佢係中意呢嚿嘢搬咗佢出嚟咧，真係好鬼嚇人咁樣。
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy
Not now,
to...
please. I'm exhausted.
你喺度啦你，要安心瞓下覺得唔得啫你？
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
OK， 應該第3日啦，依家就咁就玩住咁多先啦。睇下我食完嘢之後先再玩啦。去買啲嘢食先。喂，咁濕皮。